So I met this guy today, and he was a Protestant, a Christian, and we were discussing about free will. And I was about to ask this bunch of guys, bunch of Protestants, about uh, their belief in free will, but I stopped myself because I didn't know them well. I didn't know how they'll react. So I kept the question with myself. And then uh, we went to this restaurant called Fale Fale. We ordered Turkish boti. It was 2M, and we were having it. And while having it, we were suddenly out of nowhere, some other guy joined, and he was also a Christian, but he was not into all this philosophical shit, though he believes in God and all. But these bunch of guys are into theology and philosophy and all. They're interested in that shit. And so this guy, this not so philosophical guy, asked this why these people debate about all these things, and the discussion started with this question like, uh, do you do you take the bread and blood as the flesh and blood of the god, or you assume that it's as part of, I don't know, do you take it literally as the flesh and blood, or you uh, are you just on his behalf, I don't know, on his behalf you take it, uh, you take it the blood, bread and wine. And this guy, this not so philosophical guy, asked, I don't know, this all this why this all the stupids have this, uh, only stupids will have this kind of arguments and questions, and a layman doesn't need all these uh, shit. They can follow what they were set to follow. And these other guys uh, were kind of uh, ma- debated with him like, maybe we should not blindly believe in, uh, we should not blindly believe, we should be questioning everything. That's how faith works. You're not questioning the faith, you're questioning the way all this all this bullshit happened. And suddenly the topic changed, and they were discussing about free will. I'm like, yeah, this is the moment, like, oh damn, yeah, finally this is happening. I didn't have to ask this question. And the free will thing discussion was happening, and suddenly everyone is pointing out at this guy who is a Calvinist. I don't know, I'm pronouncing it correctly, Calvinist. And he started explaining what is Calvinist to this not so philosophical guy. And he started explaining it like, Calvinistic belief is that there is no free will. The I was like, damn, I also don't believe in it. Jun, 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 jun. And then and that is everything. And he logically said why there is no free will, because every everything you're doing, every task you're going to do is predetermined by other tasks you already did and all this shit. And I was fine with the logic. Everyone, those who weren't also believe in this shit also, okay, logically makes sense. And they also started thinking about this thing. And suddenly uh, he started explaining about there is no free will. Then how is who good guy and bad guy are judged in this society? And he's saying like, if there is no free will, God is this. One will say the God will decide everything. Uh, if everything is predestined, then God is doing it, right? Like God is deciding he's gonna do the bad, he's gonna do the good, right? So on what basis? How do you say he's gonna do the good, he's gonna do the bad? And this guy explains like he's not gonna select any like no, he's gonna he's not gonna select anyone on basis of his morality or his past lives or any of these shit. There is no reason. This is only for humans who we don't have free will and we don't have to understand his will or his doings. He'll do whatever he wants. We don't know the purpose of why he is choosing someone to be to do good things and someone who will not do the good things, and on what basis they'll go. Only the selected few will go to the chosen land, I think the heaven or thing, I don't know. But it is all these will be predetermined before, even before we are born. But the argument the other guy say, oh yeah, I understand. I also don't believe in. Other Christians says I also don't believe in uh, free will, but his argument is uh, there is uh, there is no free will, but God decide. Uh, God knows. God knows what He will do if He wants. So it's like God knows it all before the hand, right? So He will choose His sons, His sheep, I would say, on basis of what He will do. Uh, then this Calvinist says no. Then it will be. It doesn't. It's not. He's not human. He's not. He's not. He will not work on the basis of our human understandings. It should not be fair for human understanding and for our morality. But he elects on his own basis, and he will not elect us or select on the basis of what he will do after being born. He just selects. There is no reason. We don't know the reason yet. That is what he says, and that was a refreshing. I don't know. Though it's kind of the debate is not at the end. The debate is going logically. This. There is no freedom because this happened and this is God and everything is going logical. The debate, and finally he just leaves because it is you know. And that's where I'm backed off. Like that is not so convincing, but it is sounds good. It's not convincing enough, but it sounds good. Even for an atheist slash agnostic, it was good. Um, that was a good debate to be part of, and yeah.